Hello, this is Ayushi, and today's topic is Gosh, I feel anxious. Before getting to the video, I would quickly request you to please like the video and subscribe to the channel. This would really help my channel to grow. And now let's cut the chase and get to the video. Do you identify yourself with constant state of fear or worries or nervousness? If yes, then this video is just for you. So first thing first, what is anxiety? Anxiety is a feeling of worry, nervousness, fear, or apprehension that we experience while facing potentially harmful or stressful circumstances. It's actually an automatic response to the stressors out there. And this very thing about anxiety actually makes it helpful for us. Ayushi, anxiety and helpful. Yes. Suppose you're walking in a dark street at night and you hear speeding footsteps leading in a direction. All of a sudden you'll become more aware and alert. You'll have a sudden rush of anxious feelings. You'll feel like your heart is pounding and your breathing is getting heavier and heavier. So this is anxiety. And actually it's this anxiety that prepares us for the upcoming challenges. So basically, anxiety is a coping mechanism. It is short-lived and it does not have any negative or dramatic impacts on our daily lives. And a very important thing to notice here is that these anxious feelings have some stimuli or triggers associated with them. Okay, so anxiety is healthy. Anxiety is actually helpful for us. So where does the problem lie? To understand this, we first need to understand how this anxiety functions. There are two mechanisms involved in it. Sympathetic nervous system, that we would call SNS, and parasympathetic nervous system, that we would call PSNS. These two are like accelerators and brakes respectively. SNS is responsible to stimulate flight or fight responses in our bodies. It fills us with extra energy to become more aware and alert in the stressful situation. The PSNS, on the other hand, is responsible to restore the body and its energy levels back to the normal state. It actually calms our bodies down. For those who do not know what fight or flight responses are, these responses tell us what choices should we make in stressful situations. The fight response tells us to combat the situation and the flight response tells us to simply escape it. So basically, a healthy and a balanced SNS and PSNS is important for us. But in people who experience anxiety disorders, SNS remains activated for most of the time. It fills them with anxious feelings. And because SNS is responsible to provide us with extra energy to remain more aware and alert, it consumes most of the energy that our bodies have, in turn leaving us feeling very dull and lifeless. Also, if we find ourselves in a constant state of thinking, and also our thoughts are majorly predominated by anxious feelings, such as fear, worries, what-if analysis, and worst-case scenarios, then this can be a red flag. This constant state of anxiousness now starts to meddle with our daily lives also. Now, these anxious feelings do not need any trigger to exist, they are there anyway. And they start to feel very unreasonable at this stage. Like if you take a moment to reflect on your thoughts very rationally, you'll feel like, why the hell am I even thinking about these things? They are not worth it. So if this is the case with you, you might want to see some mental health expert because there might be some existing anxiety disorder. Besides, there are a few emotional and physical symptoms that can come handy in recognizing an anxiety disorder. These emotional symptoms involve constant feeling of dread, like something bad is going to happen to me, a difficulty in concentrating, a persistent irritability for no apparent reason at all, anticipating the worst case scenarios and worst outcomes all the time, and over alertness for signs of danger. and all the feelings that keep us in a constant stressful mood can be an indication. Apart from that, there might be a few physical symptoms that do not relate to any underlying physical sickness, and these might be signs of anxiety disorder. But these will coexist with mental or emotional symptoms only. So, a few of these symptoms are nausea, dizziness, trembling, headache, fatigue, insomnia, sweating, rapid heartbeat, or rapid breathing. But there's again a catch. Say, even if I experience a few or all of these symptoms, it's not necessary that I have already developed an anxiety disorder. By now we know that anxiety is naturally healthy for our survival. So important thing to notice and observe here becomes the duration of persistence of these symptoms. Only if these symptoms last for more than a couple of months, and that too for most of the time, then it is a red signal, and at this stage you should definitely go see a mental health expert. But there's a good news as well. If you find yourself in a mental space where you're still not ready to see some professional help, these symptoms can be worked upon by yourself. This won't be very easy because this requires persistence, but these are totally curable. So what do we need to do about it? We need to incorporate a few healthy practices in our daily lives. And these practices are meditation, mindfulness, breathing exercises, yoga, physical exercise. In fact, keeping an active hobby helps a lot. I'll be discussing about these techniques and these methods in my upcoming videos, so stay tuned for that content. And with this, that's all from my side for today's video. I hope you liked it, and if you liked the video, please press the like button, and if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the bell icon. Also, as I mentioned in my previous video that I'll prepare an article for each of my video, I have mentioned the article link in the description box. If you have some feedback or some queries, or you want to talk to me about something, then there's a mail ID mentioned in the description box, and also you can mention those in the comment box as well. And hope to see you next time. Until then, stay healthy, stay happy, and take care.